I remember a guy telling me in my comment section, like, hey, bro, give me a diet plan for getting 180 grams of protein as a vegan. I was like, listen to it, 180 grams of protein per day as a vegan. You must either be an
Oh.
Olympic level athlete or you.
Arvind, I see a lot of comments. Every time you post, obviously you have a lot of supporters. But one thing that I see over and over again is it's the same response. No matter how many times you address it, no matter how many times you talk about it, educate it, there's always people there that are like, you can't get enough protein as a vegan. Or they're asking you, can you get enough protein as a vegan? And even if it's, sort of coming from a good place, they want to learn. There are a lot of people who just assume that you can't get protein as a vegan, that you need meat, or at least you need dairy to get protein, because there are a lot of vegetarians in India, and a lot of people just assume that you need meat and dairy for protein, and that you can't get all your nutritional you can't meet all your nutritional needs from a vegan diet. What would you sort of say to that?
That's unfortunately because there are some positives and some negatives of the Western influence leaking into India. Because there are many stuff that's based on pseudoscience here, and we've had proper now science come and debunk all of that. So I'm grateful for that. But then again, Indians, if you want to look at the real Indian, okay, like thousands of years ago, meat was consumed here in India. I'm very much aware of that. But the quantity in which meat was consumed was like it would hardly even make up 5 to 10% of a person's calories for the days. 90% of
Wow.
their calories will either come from grains, legumes, and vegetables, seeds and nuts also. That's it. So what happens is because understand, to create animal protein is a very expensive process, because you'll have to take the animal, feed the animal, give water to the animal, give your crops to the animal, and eventually you kill the animal and get a small portion of food in return. Whereas crops, you can just directly eat them, cook and eat them. So unfortunately, due to this whole paleo diet and all the other fads running right now in the West and stuff,
Yeah.
people believe that they need protein shake, even if you don't work out. Like I remember a guy telling me in my comment section, like, "Hey, bro, give me a diet plan for getting 180 grams of protein as a vegan." I was like, listen to it, 180 grams of protein per day as a vegan. You must either be an
Oh.
Olympic level athlete, or you your kidneys are going to get fried up in a couple of years by consuming stuff like that.
Yeah.
You have Because these people have no clue. We just see these stupid YouTubers. Um, they'll be promoting this stuff. All of them are taking steroids. And since you're in the fitness industry, you would know this.
Mm.
Like, man, these people, they just share one side of their life. They put on makeup. They get the best lighting, best cameras. They're on steroids. They get a good pump in the gym, and then they come and start flexing and talking and all of this stuff. And everyone thinks, oh, that's how he always looks. We don't see the other side where he's in excruciating pain, gets angry, probably doesn't get an erection, all these kind of stuff that these people face
Yeah.
because they tax their body so hard, to unbelievably hard levels. So we have this very, unfortunately, it's come to India too, where we have this very warped view of what a male ideally should look like. Like apparently
Yeah.
an ideal male is supposed to have washboard six-pack abs, not any percent of body fat, a completely
Mm.
bulging muscles and shoulders. Like that's not reality, and people keep chasing this, and they actually just get sick. I've seen many people who go to the gym, they just get injured and sick. That's what they get. They look nothing like what they want to look like, what they show on TV or in the cinemas. They just end up
Mm.
getting sick. So I told this guy, listen, dude, what's your height, what's your weight, what's your activity level? Tell me that. Based on that, we'll decide, first of all, how much protein your body needs. And I'm betting even on a normal diet, like for example, if I were to eat sambar rice today, sambar, right, the Indian lentil soup,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Mm.
We add tur dal to that, okay? So I'm getting dal from that. I'm eating a plenty of rice and I'm eating vegetables. And as a snack, you know what is chicky, that peanut candy in India, we eat that.
Oh,
It's
yeah. Yeah.
peanut
Yeah.
and jaggery. Yeah, I eat
Mm.
that. Sometimes I eat sesame seed balls. And for dinner, again, I might have some more rice, or I might have like chapati and channa masala, these things. Like you manage to get all the protein you need just from eating those traditional vegan foods. Unless you are an athlete, or unless you are looking at optimizing your sports performances, there is no need for a normal person who's living a normal lifestyle, it's a normal active lifestyle, even a sedentary lifestyle, to even worry about protein. As long as you're getting in enough calories from whole plant sources, least processed plant sources, you don't have to really worry about this. But like you said, the propaganda has slipped into India. The paleo movement is strong, especially in my place, Tamil Nadu. Oh my God, it's really strong, the paleo movement here.
Really? Wow.
So yeah, oh, really, really strong. Because see, people want, there are two things that's important here. Number one, people love to hear good things about their bad habits. That's actually not my quote. I took it from a quote from a doctor in the US. He's a plant-based doctor. He says that like people love to hear good things about their bad habits. So if you tell them, hey, you can eat more butter, more beef, more pork and chicken, and lose weight, and don't eat grains, they're like, oh, really? I like meat. I could eat that all day long, dipped in butter and olive oil. Who wouldn't want to eat it?
Yeah.
And number two, people want a quick fix. When you sit and talk to them, hey, listen, it's about calories, it's about consume. You have to be on a deficit. People are like, I'm not interested in this. Hey, just take this one magical pill. Just mix this one thing with water before you sleep at night and watch your belly fat melt away. And they're like, oh, I'll try this. I'm like, dude, that guy is ripping you off. He's lying to you. You don't. Everyone wants a quick fix, and everyone
Mm.
likes to hear good things about their bad habits. So yeah, we are in a very tough spot, man. Because when you tell people, oh, you can eat more grains and more vegetables, they're like, oh, great, more grains and vegetables. It's not the most tastiest thing that comes to mind, right? So yeah, there's a lot of misinformation here. From the, like I said, the West has provided us plenty of good science that's helped us.
Mm.
Unfortunately, even the crap has also managed to flow in here, and now that's you're seeing the reaction of that. That's why those people come and say this. Else, a normal Indian growing up here wouldn't even think about protein and calcium. We
Mm.
just eat plenty of plant foods, and we get everything here: sweet potatoes, spinach. We eat various millets here. They're packed with protein. So there's so
Mm.
much, like there's no need to worry about anything. But unfortunately, that's how it is. So I think it's equally important to educate people about a proper plant-based diet as it is to speak about the ethical aspects of veganism, because people are genuinely confused. They genuinely do not understand what they're supposed to eat. They really feel that if they stop eating meat, dairy, and eggs, they would wake up the next day mornings, their bones would detach from the joints. And they really feel that. So
Mm.
as activists, it also falls upon us to educate them on all aspects.